Good morning. It's Jackie here. How is everyone? I hope you're all doing really well. So I have a new kit to share with you and new things that I'm doing with it. Whoops, sorry. Move that around a little bit. All right. So this is a kit from Rach and Bella Crafts. It's called Eastern Promise. And I just had this written down. Oh, it's right here. Eastern Promise Junk Journal Kit from Rach and Bella Crafts. And it is gorgeous. So here's one of the background pages, or just a journal page. And there's this one. Isn't that so pretty? And this one. And this one. And here is this one, and this shows what's in here. So I don't have it all printed out yet, but there are some tags and pockets and things like that that are in this kit also. And then there's also these beautiful ladies and baby. Now this one I printed on just regular copy paper, and I thought, you know what, I want to print these out on photo paper and see what happens. So they look like real photos. So here are these beautiful ladies printed on photo paper, and they look really nice. My printer did start to do some funky things. I got to calibrate it, I think. But I also said, all right, I want to print these smaller so that I can use them a little smaller. So here they are printed. This page printed 2 to a page. As you can see, I already cut one out. Can you see that? I'm going to turn it this way so you can see it. But there's 2 to a page. So we've got them a little smaller. And then I said I'm going to go one smaller, and I printed 4 to a page so that some of these little ones can go on pockets and belly bands and small things to stick in places. So what I'm going to do today, let me just show you what I'm doing. I have this vintage scrapbook. This was my mom's, and I've taken all the photos out. Oop, I can't quite get it by the camera. But it has this beautiful vintage black photo paper in here and these little black photo tabs. So first I'm like, okay, I'm going to use this to mount the photos on because they'll look beautiful on the black. And then I decided, how can I reuse these guys? So here's what I have decided to do. So here's one of my pages. And there you are, right there. So I cut one, oh my goodness, of my photos out. And these are fairly easy to pull off. See how that just lifts really easy? Because that part's not stuck down, it's the bottom. So you can pull that off. And first I took this whole part and slid it on the corner. And this one worked fine. This one came crooked and it stayed crooked. So I took it back off, and I just took all of this back part off. And then I just glued this little triangle part right on the corner. So you could do this either way. So let me get out another one. Just cut out another photo here. I'm just going to go right across and do this one. And I'm being pretty careful with these, especially these ones that are trimmed with the gold, because I want to keep that gold on there. I'm just going to go right across here. And I'm just going to get all these guys, all these photos mounted and put on, cut out, you know, mount them, cut them out, get them ready to go. So they're all ready to go when I have a little place. I don't like to use, like, I'm not into the little Tim Holtz people and those things. But I do love old photographs. So here's this one. And what you can do is slide this right on the corner. That one doesn't want to fit as well because it's a little smaller photo. The bigger size probably would work better. Well, it doesn't go bad on there, but it is a little big. So what I might do with this one, let's see if I just kind of, actually I'm just going to cut it with my scissor right across that bottom part. It's probably hard to see because it's black. So I just cut that part off. And then what I can do is just glue it. Let me show you. I'm just going to use my art glitter glue. And actually, will that get in there better now? So that goes on better now, actually. So I'm going to just take, it's like on there. It's not even coming off. I don't even think I need to glue it. So that one's on there. Let's do another one on the other side. And you could put 4 on if you wanted. You could, you could do this anyway. I like 2. That seems to be what they did, like in my mom's time anyway. Oops, there's one. They just put 2 on, and you can see that's kind of the way these were. If you can see, you see this part down here where they just kind of go corner to corner? That's the way they were done. So let's slide this right in here, just like that. Get it straight as I can. And that one is not fitting as nice as the other one. There it goes. Now it's in there. Then what I'm going to do is just, well, I can just use this corner right over here. Let's see what we got going there. Can I move that up? It's kind of grippy paper. Grips right on. I'm just going to put some glue here. A little bit, just like that. Not too much. I don't want my picture to warp. And then I'm just going to try to put it with about, I gotta move it down because I gotta leave that space there enough for both. And then you just put it on there. And then what we will do, I did. This is 2 pieces. I thought it felt really thick, and yeah, it was. That's crooked, but I'm gonna cut this one right across like this. And I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut it bigger than I need because then I can just easily trim it a little bit more. And you could do this on your paper trimmer. And I might even, that's probably the way I'll do them, just because I just don't cut straight. But look at that. Isn't she gorgeous on there, mounted like that? Beautiful. And I'm just going to snip just the tiny bits off of here, like this. And then that one is all ready to go in a journal. I mean, you could even take, you could even use this paper that's really the front of this, but you could like even put it like that. Or where's my other big piece like this? That could be around that, like that. And you could have another layer around it. And you could make some beautiful tuck spaces. Even with just this, it's pretty firm. You could make a tuck spot, I love these. I think they're great. All right, let's, I like this idea a lot. Let's cut this one out. And see what this one looks like. see, that top part is not even. Even if you don't glue it even, you can always fix it when you cut it out. Because, see, I've so not cut that straight, and I'll just end up, I'll keep cutting it, and that'll be a big mess. So that's gorgeous. They're really pretty pictures. Yep, I love it. And then you can just keep using this paper so that you're not, wasting this vintage paper. I mean, my mother probably did these in her teens, and she would have been 95 this year. She passed away a couple years ago. She was 93. So she probably did these, when she was a teenager. So these are at least like, 75 years old or something like that. So we can just take these off and keep them. I need to find a little container to put them in so I don't lose them because, and I'm sure if I turn this over, well, there aren't any on this side. So we could really go on this side to glue our pictures on. All right, let's do a couple more. I'm going to just spend all day doing this, I think. And have a whole bunch of these made and ready to go. I'm going to get right up. Get that white off there. There we go. So my best friend, and her daughter came over. They were going to go on a little trip this weekend, and then I don't know what happened. Their plans kind of changed, and Tina said, well, I'll just call Jackie. This was Thursday night. I'll call Jackie and see if, we can hang out with her just overnight and for the day. And so they did, and I said, of course, please, come on over anytime. And so they came over Friday afternoon, and then when I got home from school and we chatted a bit, then we went out to dinner, which was fabulous. And we went to Druthers. You wouldn't know what that is, but it's just a fantastic place. The food is always good. Always good. We had this fabulous chicken, buffalo chicken dip. Oh my gosh, it could have been my dinner. It should have just been my dinner. But anyway, so that was fun. And we played some aggravation, which is a game that my mom and I used to play constantly. Games and games and games. And we did that Friday night. We got up Saturday and we just went into town and went to a couple places. And I got my grocery shopping done for the week. Well, more than the week. And my youngest daughter came over with her little baby girl, and we hung out, and then they all went home around, 3 in the afternoon maybe. So that was a great time. It was so much fun. And today I am just crafting away and just kind of doing nothing. Still in my PJs. And yep. Checking out the birds outside my window. Okay. And this one last one. I'm not going to sit here and have you watch me cut and glue and whatnot. We're going to make something with these things. I have no idea what. But, all right, so then I've got those cut out, so that's good. All right, get rid of that garbage. All right, so let's just see what what I've got. So I did make some little folded things yesterday, trying to just play around with some paper. And these are just at the back of the Tim Holtz 12 by 12s, which unfortunately he doesn't make anymore, which is kind of a bummer. They have these 6 by 6 ones, right, of the big pages. So I just fiddled around with it and started folding, and I just folded this side in about, I think it's like 2 inches. I think I scored it at 3, 6, and 10. So 3, 6, and 10. I had to fiddle with it. It didn't come out the best that I wanted. But this folds in, and this folds over. And let me show you this one. I did sew all around. As you can see, I sewed around. And this little part, this flap gets glued down. And this goes over. And then this piece folds in. And then you get this kind of thing, right? So I'm thinking I'm going to put some, like a pad of paper in there. And maybe some pockets, maybe on the back. And then these will be some little gifts for a couple people at my school for the end of the year. So actually, let's give this a try and see what we want to do here. So I'm thinking this could go in here like this. Isn't that gorgeous right in there? And it can actually be, even if you did this one, this is a little smaller, you could do, just do it on the top and make it a tuck. So I might do that. That seems good. I'm going to make a pad here with just some leftover papers. Excuse me, I'm going to have a little sip. Let me just put the glue on here. Goodness. I'm going to have to fix this glue because, yeah, as I said before, I left the thing on. All right, I think I want to even just snip these little corners a little tiny bit. There you go. Just a little bit. See that? Tiny bit, just to make them look a little prettier. I don't know if I'll be able to do this one because it's double. Oh, ouch, that's my finger. This one gets me all the time because I have my finger here. It pinches me. That one, I don't know. Okay, well that did, kind of. Just rounded them a little bit. I like that look. Yep. All right, so let's make our paper pad. Actually, what I'm going to do on the back of here is make some pockets with some tracing paper. Yeah, I like the idea of the tracing paper pockets. So we're going to make them about like about here, and we'll do, so yeah, let me just slide these over here, grab my trimmer, and just get this set right here. When I cut tracing paper, I just like to make sure it's really down there. Okay. And then we're going to just make, I think probably two 2-inch pockets. One more. Whoops. Is that really that? Okay, I didn't think I cut it that badly. Tracing paper does like to move around on you. So, okay. Let's see what this looks like. 1 and 2. And I do like the tracing paper because it just is so, you can see through, and I like that. I don't know if I can. I don't know. No, that really doesn't cut it, does it? I know, you're going to say, put something, oh, that worked, a little bit thicker underneath it, and it will help you do that. Okay, I like that. Let's do this one. That worked rather nicely, didn't it? Yep. And we're going to do them like this. Hi, Emmy. What are you doing in there? Get out of there, you silly goose. You are silly goose. Then we could do like something like this. I'm gonna clip the corners on this. Go. Oh, look how pretty she is. And that looks nice. These are a little bigger. She's the smallest one, I think, that fits. Of course, I do have these that are even tinier. These are the ones I printed 4 to a page. Emma. No thanks, baby. I'm just going to cut one of these bolts right here. This little baby on the top. Whoops. Cut into that one. Did I not mean to? Okay. And I'll just cut this down. That. And we'll give her a little bit of... She's adorable. Look at her. She's adorable. Now, I've shown you also this that I like to do with photos when I'm just putting them on something. I like them. Sometimes I'll do this and I'll kind of make some folds in it because I want it to look aged. I want it to look like it's been, you know, maybe in someone's wallet or something. See how that looks like it's been used and somewhere? And that's going to go, yeah, it's going to go on the side there. And I'm going to do that with this girl, but I'm just going to fold her like almost in half like this. And that really looks like it's been folded somewhere for a very long time in someone's wallet, right? All right. I think I'm going to use my tape on these. Where's my end? Here it is. So I'm just going to do tape across there. And a little bit of tape across there. And let's see. I'm hoping that's enough. I'm hoping it's not... I think this will hold it fine. She's going right down in the corner, just like that. Now, I'm also going to try this where I can... My hands are black from that paper. Yeah. Go like this. Cut this one off. Sorry, hope I'm in the frame. And I'm going to cut a little piece to go here. A little long. And I'm going to cut a piece to go across the bottom right here. That's just my washing machine, if you can hear that, my dishwasher. If you can hear that. Oops, that is not on. There we go. And I'm hoping this works better than like, you know, when you do like glue these on, because sometimes they don't like to glue very well. I'm hoping this tape will be better. I think so. I think that worked out well. All right, let's put a couple pieces of tape on this little baby girl here. You know, if you really felt like you needed more tape, you could definitely fill the whole thing up, you know. Right across here. And down the side. Right here. That piece, I feel like, got a little crinkly. I want to actually cut a little divot in this one because I think it would be better. Yeah, not with that. Let's put that right behind here like this, and that should help it cut. Okay, I can't hold it there. Gotta hold it here. Oops, it's stuck right under there. There you go. Well, nope, cut the back paper, but it didn't cut. It did not cut this, so I'm just gonna go swooping around here. Come down a little bit more from this side because then it makes it a little bit there. Okay. And where'd my little girl go? Here she is. Come here, little one. She's gonna go right. Do I want her in that corner? Maybe I'll put her in this corner. And I was actually going to put, I think I have a little piece of black lace. I was thinking that I might put it, oh, I can't get her back off. I was gonna slip that underneath, but that's okay. She looks great the way she is. All right, take this off. Come on. Oh, I know I was going to put her on that. Oops. The thing with this tape is if it touches, it's down. Okay. So I love that on the back. And then we can just put some little ephemera in there. I think that tape works better than the glue. It's a little more fiddly for me. Some people think it's less fiddly than glue, but I think it's a little fiddly for me anyway. So that goes in, that goes there, and then this is on the back. I love that. Isn't that pretty? I think that's really pretty. So then we can do some more things. I am going to put a pad of paper in here and slide. I don't know what I'm going to slide in here. Something. And do some more work on this. But I think we've probably been going on long enough. Yeah, 30 minutes. So give this a try. What's that is sticky right there. It comes up. Yeah, I'll fix that. Give this a try. So remember, it was when it's open, you put it on your scoreboard. It's a little fiddly to figure out, and I was still fussing around with these, trying to get them to go the way I wanted to. So you put them on your scoreboard, and you score them like this. You score them at 3. Am I in frame for this? I think so. Let me move up a little bit. It's a little far over. But it's at 3, and at 6, and at 10. And the 10 side, you fold in. The 3 side, you fold this way. And then you get this. All right, so I'm going to make a few of these. So thank you so much for watching. And I wanted to welcome, I've had a few new subscribers, and I thank you so very much for subscribing. And I thank my new people, and thank you to all my people who have been with me for quite a while. And I do appreciate it. And I so appreciate your comments and your thumbs up. And I think it's really starting to get my channel noticed more. And I really, really appreciate that, guys. Thank you so very much. I'll see you again soon. Bye.